A little girl walks into an office carrying a tray of tea. The boss looks at her and says, "Okay, just put it there." But then, noticing the girl, the boss asks, "Wait, who are you?" The girl replies softly, "Ma'am, my father usually brings the tea, but he's been really sick lately, so I came instead." The boss nods with concern. "Oh, I see. All right, you can go now." But before leaving, the little girl hesitates and says, "Ma'am, my father still hasn't received payment for the last 2 or 3 weeks. He needs money for his medicines. If you could settle the bill, it would help." The boss thinks for a moment and says, "Sweetheart, I don't really remember the exact amount. Ask your father to tell me later." But the girl quickly replies, "No, ma'am, I remember. Last week it was $350. The week before it was $260. And before that it was $230. Altogether, that makes $840. The boss is stunned at her quick calculation. "Wow, how did you add all that up so fast?" Her assistant, standing nearby, interrupts, "Oh, ma'am, don't fall for that. She must have memorized it at home." But the girl insists, "No, ma'am, I didn't calculate this at home. I did it right here in my head." Impressed, the boss praises the little girl, but the assistant rolls her eyes and says, "Oh, please, she's not some math genius." Then the assistant challenges the girl. "Fine, if you're so good at math, tell me what's 323 plus 416 plus 519? Without even blinking, the girl replies, "Quintal 58. The boss immediately checks on her computer. She gasps, "She's absolutely right." Still doubting, the assistant keeps testing her with bigger numbers, but the girl answers every single one instantly and correctly. Finally, the boss looks at her with admiration. "A tea seller's daughter? This talented? Incredible!" The girl smiles and says, "Ma'am, people only see what they want to see. Nobody thinks a tea seller's child can do anything great, but if a person really tries, they can achieve anything. Talent doesn't belong only to the rich or educated. It can be in anyone, whether they sell tea or sit in an office chair. So we should never judge people by their work." The boss turns to her assistant and says, "Did you hear that, Lily? That's a lesson for you." Then she opens her drawer, takes out cash, and hands it to the girl. The girl counts and notices it's much more than $840. "Ma'am, this is extra," the girl says. The boss smiles. "Yes, sweetheart. That's not just payment. That's a gift for your talent. Use it for your studies." The assistant, now embarrassed, apologizes to the little girl. With a bright smile, the girl leaves the office happily, holding both money and hope for her future.